Herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Let's Play. Firewatch. Lang erwartet. Wirklich cooles Spiel und nicht lang schnacken. Wir fangen direkt an mit einem neuen Spiel und ich bin sehr gespannt, wie das so wird. Campo Santo Presents. In cooperation with Panic Incorporated. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see, Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach here. You are drunk. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. Oh yeah. You're pretty, she says, coolly. You are not, you are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. Oh my god. So, das sind wir. RT to use objects. Das sind wir. Jetzt muss ich gerade mal gucken hier. Was ist das hier? Ach, sieh mal einer, guck. Also, wir sind Henry. Zu der Geschichte kann ich schon gar nicht so viel sagen. Wird sich aber ergeben. Get in. Ich spiele übrigens mit Xbox-Controller. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Oh, German Shepherd. Ein deutscher Schäferhund. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Wir nehmen den Shepherd. Ne? Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child and pet, all rolled into one. Also ein Freund, ein Kind und ein Haustier in einem. 1979, mein Geburtsjahr, yeah. You talk out on the deck, it's summer, 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. Ist eine Einstellung, ne? One day why rush? Genau. She looks away out towards the mountain. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day, okay? Irgendwann mal. Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning. So, haben wir unseren Rucksack? Irgendwie nicht. Okay. Dann gucken wir nochmal, was haben wir denn hier Schönes? Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. So wie kann man, guck mal, so kann man zoomen. Okay. Sehr deutlich lesen kann man das leider nicht. Learn to live with bears. You're in their country. Okay, das ist ja schon mal eine Message. Okay. Wir gehen mal wandern hier, ne? Was ist das hier? Ach, das wissen wir nicht. So, ich bin mir noch nicht ganz im Plan darüber, ob das mit Controller wirklich so cool ist. Aber das werden wir feststellen. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Oh, ich möchte eigentlich gar nichts von beiden. Ich möchte sie weder ignorieren, noch möchte ich böse werden. Naja, das ist zumindest Kommunikation, ne? You call her an inconsiderate asshole. Okay, das würde ich niemals tun. She tells you to fuck yourself and to not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Julia still likes to draw. Achso, 1981. Entschuldigung. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. Bei der Macht von Grayskull. You frolic like a Victoria's Secrets model. Nee, dann lieber wie He-Man. You look awesome. Oh yes. Okay, wir scheinen gerade in der Vorgeschichte von Henry zu sein. Von Henry. Oder wie ich zu sagen pflege, Henri. Two Forks Lookout Tower, 8 more miles still. Okay. To climb over obstruction. Oh, schöner Sonnenuntergang. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. Also, wir mögen es nachts mit, oder wir genießen es, nachts mit Mayhem spazieren zu gehen. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to muck you with a knife. Oh. Mayhem runs away. May me mo fuck dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob wir überhaupt... Also mir schwant Böses und ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob wir, egal was wir nehmen, eine befriedigende Lösung hinkriegen. Ich bin ja generell nicht so der Freund von Gewalt, ne? Ich probiere es nochmal. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to get that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair, she wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that will be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Okay. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Sich besaufen und es vergessen ist in der Regel keine gute Lösung. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Okay. Oh. Okay, ich gebe zu, es ist ein etwas fülliger He-Man gewesen. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell a family, they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself. Alter Schwede. Damit hatte ich nicht gerechnet in diesem Spiel. Bin ich überfordert. Also ich weiß aufgrund von privaten Erfahrungen, wie schwierig dieser rechte Punkt ist. Und also für die pflegende Person. Und ich weiß genauso, wie schwierig dieser linke Punkt ist für das Opfer. Wie will man es beschreiben? Für das Familienmitglied. Boah. Hart. Also auf Dauer wird man mit dem Punkt nicht ohne Unterstützung zurechtkommen. Ich glaube, ich würde für meine Frau dasselbe tun. Junger Vater, ja. Krass. Okay. Boah, damit habe ich nicht gerechnet, ohne Witz. Heftig. Also zumindest für mich emotional gerade. Ein Hirsch. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. You start going out after you put her into bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. You put a chair in front of the bedroom door. You trust that she sleeps like a rock. Tja, muss ich nehmen, ne? Also, ich meine, ich schmeiß ja keinen Stuhl gegen die Tür, nur... Also, da kann ja sonst was passieren, ne? Alter Schwede. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over the time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you are stopped at the DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you will visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Da haben wir wohl keine andere Wahl. Enter the Lookout Tower. Junger Vater. Da war ich nicht drauf vorbereitet. Da war ich echt nicht drauf vorbereitet. Meine Fresse. Ja, wem das nicht gefällt, der hat leider Pech gehabt. Ich habe auch das schon ein paar Mal gesagt, ich bin sehr schnell emotional, habe mit solchen Themen halt auch meine persönlichen Erfahrungen gemacht. Nichtsdestotrotz finde ich, das ist ein für mich zumindest spektakulärer Start in dieses Spiel. Turn on the power. Alles klar.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Okay, das ist unser Funkgerät.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Ja. Lassen wir erstmal Geduld hier. Cookbook. National Forest Guidebook.
I know you're there. Your lights are on.
Ja. Ofen. Kann man damit irgendwas machen? Nee. Okay. Bevor die mir jetzt auf den Sack geht.
Hello, Two Forks, come back. Pick up your radio.
Ich warte noch mal einen Moment. Erstmal ein bisschen akklimatisieren hier. Ne? Okay, wir haben ein Bett, wir haben ein paar Decken, ein paar Umzugskartons. Supplies for Two Forks. Okay. The Singular Mind. Dr. Jonas Alert. Examine. Don't mind your mind alone. Have you considered the untapped power of your own mind? Do you often ponder the unexplainable? Do you find yourself seeing that which is not there? Do you want... What? Okay. Glory. Michelle McManus. So macht man das, ne? Over 6 million Michelle McManus books in print. Okay. Oh, nee, das wollte ich nicht machen. Entschuldigung. Ich würde das gerne da wieder hinstellen. So, ja, sehr schön. Okay. So, hier haben wir Flora of the Shoshone Poster. Shoshone Poster. Shoshone. Shoshone? Was haben wir denn hier? Blue Spruce. Cottonwood. Lodgepole Pine. Aspen. Birch Shrub. Alder Shrub. Mock Orange. Sagebrush. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, wir picken mal ab das Radio. Hold. Achso, das ist das hier unten, ne? Jetzt.
Hello?
Okay.
Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, also das ist im Prinzip auch das System hier, ne?
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Ja. Firewatch Tag 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Okay, und mit dieser ersten kurzen Folge, ich möchte die gar nicht so lang machen, weil ich doch jetzt echt ein bisschen überrascht bin über den Anfang, der mir dennoch sehr gut gefallen hat, würde ich diese erste Folge gerne schließen und morgen geht's mit der zweiten Folge weiter. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen, wenn euch das gefallen hat, gerne ganz viele Kommentare. Ihr wisst schon, ne? Kommentieren, diskutieren, philosophieren und das Däumchen nicht vergessen. Und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge von Firewatch hoffentlich schon wieder. Bis dahin. Tschüss.